Hey, people! Welcome back to another episode of Cooler playing Shadowrun Return. This is episode 5, and we are continuing where we left off, which is we are leaving the Steamish's Union. Alright, Pike Place Market. I think I read this already, I'm not too sure. I mean, you catch a cab from Tursville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate archaeologies. For many, these archaeologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s. Overlooking the bay, now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. Definitely, yeah, it seems like it's a different area. Good thing I read that. Alright, so this game is weird in the sense that there's religion. Oopsie. A handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful elf, but you could be so much more. That sounds great. Tell me more. Wonderful. The Universal Brotherhood is a family encompassing all metahumans, sexes, and sexualities. We all strive to be the very best we can, to live more fulfilled, happy, and productive lives, to support each other in doing so. The first step is to simply come and listen tomorrow night, when Telestrian will be speaking about the importance of family in the sixth world. Please join us tomorrow, and the secrets to a better life shall be revealed to you. He smiles and turns back to the crowd. And what are you selling? Anyways, rubbish flowers for sale. Synth juice for sale. Just babe. I fucking know him. Hey, look, it's Paco. Hey, Paco, what's Gucci, man? Hey, see my friend around? Tall lady dreads? The kid in front of you sports trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though, and glances around with increasing aggregation. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, dandelion eater. What you want? You want to be half and be looking for Paco, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? I'm Malika Hood. I'm looking for Coyote. I need to ask her some questions. And I need you to tell me why you think that's my problem. I'm not her boss. Find her yourself. I was just at the union. She's missed 2 shifts. And Mrs. Kabuta hasn't been able to reach her on her comm. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. Cutter is gone. Before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though, so I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking new work. Wait a minute. Drek, I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it. Paco, slow down. Where'd she go? Royale Royale Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it. And if his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I'm going over there. You coming? Well, she's my only lead. Let's do this before I change my mind. Your only lead? Hey, what the hell do you want with her anyway? I'm investigating a murder. She was one of the last people to see the victim alive. She might know something that could help me find the killer. Well, when we get her back, I'm sure she'll help you out. Now let's get moving. The Royale is just a few blocks from here. Okay, Paco, lead the way. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Thanks to this trusty dandy yellow marker, I could find my way through these streets. Anyways, that's increased intelligence. Having intelligence is always good, you know? It divides you from the stupid and the not stupid. I have a free companion to walk with me. That's great. I wish I had more. I got a dog on a stick here. You want it? I'm gonna get it. Manny. This small meat stand presents an enormous diversity of dead animals. From cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal, the pictures on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the prospector, I don't know, eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can't afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. Everything cool here? You must be Manny. Mirror. Manny, do I look like a fat old man to you? I'm Manny. Meryl's my dad. Now, what do you want? What would someone want to buy What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend that. Tough-ass nails. We wouldn't sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, trick. That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhounds. Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. If she never picked it up, whatever, anything else, I have this receipt for an order of zebra meat. Still have to have it for me. I'll look it up. Yeah, got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. You know someone named Coyote? Nope, I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. What's your problem, Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our union. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do dreck about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. You're right, Paco. Let's get going. Let's stop talking to these side characters. You feel me? Uh-oh. Optional learn more about the Pike Place murder. As your eyes adjust the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it! Pull yourself together, take a look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her, thank God. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It's too bad. Whatever happened here, I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Officer Landers.
Ripper! Another Ripper! The Ripper took our eyes! I'm waiting in Seattle! I've seen all the shack! It's 4 p.m. hit! I'm sure. Who is it? I think I'm going to be sick!
Oh, this man right here. This guy's important. Yeah. As I can remember from the last time I played this game, which was years ago, this dude stood out in the crowd. Officer Landers. A tall and motionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene behind her. You spot the lively face of the organ grinder's coroner, Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. Now, if my adequate security, I'd be like, Detective Lagerhood, on more impression. We have reasonably to believe the victim might have been involved in a illegal PTO smuggling ring. We're investigating. I'd like to examine her belongings for evidence. But since I don't have that, I gotta pick one of these 3 options. What happened here, officer? Homicide. Now move along, please. I'm here to see coroner. Let me through, please. I need to take a close look. He's coroner dressed. And who might you be? It's alright, he's with me. Justin steps up to the bear with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Thanks, man. Aw, gee whiz, dude. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young woman, female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out, and you notice a string of bite marks along her left arm. Who are you, man? Oh, I remember this guy, I think. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCloskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCloskey. I'm officer. Aguri? Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place? I take it you and Mc don't exactly see eye to eye. Do you have any leads to the Ripper that I should know about? Ha, plenty. If you ask McCluskey, but the truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. I take it you and Miss Close don't see you eye to eye. Let's just say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I've been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Can't remember my ass. Well, be a ghost. Thanks for the time, officer. Hey, hold a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans we discover. I see, so you want a bribe. Excellent. Shall we say 300? Even 100 would make a big difference for an orphan these days. He makes a face. Yeah, well, some orphans have more expensive taste than others. 200 you can take it on or leave it. It's 100 nothing. Nah, for 200. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent, I'll start an account for you. We get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I'd better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around! Elf. The elf standing before you, mate. Quite possibly the ugliest elf you've ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and lock eyes with you, smiling, a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. My eyeing inquiry. Do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Why would he want to know something like that? Wow, I didn't even know elves could be that ugly. Who's asking? The elf giggles a strange, high-pitched murmur you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Oh, I am no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend, the coroner. But he runs away, bruh. So what brings you out here? Hot on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work. I gotta hand it to him. A Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. Fuck, that's a lot of stuff to ask. But you ran from asked about 5 minutes in a row. Completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the island sometime after her death. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Where? Just scans the spectators surrounding this crime scene. He's gone now, but he was asking about the body and wondering which organ grinder's facility will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to incur at the sight of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Any sign of magic used here? Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure when McCloskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team, though, just to be sure. Fuck. Do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head, absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack, just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes got gauged out? That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body, yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss. Shortly thereafter, as to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I mean, there's pretty much nothing I have to ask her. Still Rippers. He takes Sam Walt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theory? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks. Hey, I figured if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets. A little sooner. McCloskey wants the Ripper in a sale, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Jessica starts to look back into the body and then stops. Speaking of McCloskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Hey, I got a karma point, boy. Yeah. That's... Let's ask him about the other two stuff. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't that a place far away? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenario. The corner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I cut for her on this one. Plus, I want this sick cot. So actually, no, over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. Bit sleazy, sure, but I take Guldag over McCluskey any day of the week. Anytime. Okay, I don't have my accent, man. Hold on. Maybe I could... Nah, I got nothing to accent. Alright, let's see where to go next. Want to buy some BTL? I don't know what that means. Let's go over here. Can't go over here. Interesting. Alright, back to over here. Glad there's no trolls around here. Right, no way, blind Lucy. The orc being fort wears the standard stuff for shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does seem to notice your approach. I take it you knew the victim? Yeah, what's it to you? I need to ask you some questions. Screwed off, asshole. Damn, I think there was probably some way to go around that. Oh look, we have a junkie. Let's talk with him. Hey junkie. Hey guy. You have any extra new one? Just need some circle zoom from the shack over there. Sure, here's a $5. No way, big brain. Half 10. Nutritious soy cakes will fill you. No longer. Thanks, chummer. It's always good to do these side buys. You never know when the help is right. Come on, guys. Let's go find Coyote. Hold on. I want to look around here first. Alright, so next episode, we're going to go inside here. Thanks for watching, everybody.